Alrighty. So, yeah, I got a little sidetracked, putting out stuff. Um, PS4, Disgaea came out. I grabbed that. I forgot about all the grinding you have to do for to go play certain stages in it. Even though I mentioned it in a previous video when I talked about what you guys might want to see played, and I mentioned the Disgaea games and all that stuff related to it. Uh, so yeah, and then I like Starfield, and so I've been playing some of that. And then I got back into Cyberpunk, as you've seen with that video the other day. So I've been a little sidetracked on stuff. But today we're going to play your favorite game, Lens Island. So they have done a couple updates. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't the screen doesn't I call it lag as FPS or whatever. Uh, hoping it doesn't lag up now. When I made that Cyberpunk video, I had just gotten home probably a couple hours before, and I was like wiped, and I was wiped until today. Like I just felt like I was tired, and like I was tired, but I was there, but I wanted to do stuff, but I was just too tired to do anything. And like I was so worn out that when I tried to get up off the chair, like I struggled. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just being out for the day or like I just went to Walmart and back because I couldn't find anyone else to take me to go to the comic shop or GameStop. So and it's weird. So I don't know if because hadn't had some of them energy drinks for maybe a week that my immune system went right back down to where it was before, and I went out in the air and stuff and got hit with something that pretty much gave me the flu for a few days. And if it's a flu thing, um, I think I may still have it. I had a sore throat last night, and today when I got up, I took a cough drop to deal with it. But I don't know. I don't know if I got a flu thing. And then when I was out, like I kept like spacing out and getting stuff that I didn't even think about getting or wanting. Like I got French fries and onion rings. Me and my mom talked about them because she's like, you need to have other stuff to eat besides salad and vegetable stew with pork chops. And I was like, I don't know what else to get. I was like, money's tight and stuff, and I was like, I don't know what all to get. This stupid loading screen. Holy cow. Um, I was like, I don't know what else to get. And she's like, well, how about French fries? You can throw them in your air cooker. And I was like, I guess. So it was like there's a couple times where it felt like maybe because I don't remember buying this pumpkin roll thing either, and it's horrible. Like I've seen them at the other store that mom goes to all the time, and then she asked me there about them, and I was like, no, I don't want them. And so somehow I ended up getting one, and I don't know how I got it. But I tried that, and it's got cinnamon in it, and I'm allergic to cinnamon. Well, the kind they put in cakes and stuff. Um, when I was younger, I'd get down to the neighbors, and they'd put like cinnamon and sugar on butter on a piece of bread and put it in a toaster or something and do that. Or they'd toast it, put the butter on, and then all that stuff. Uh, and I was fine eating that. I get that cinnamon toast crunch cereal, and I'm fine with that. But um, but cinnamon on like a pumpkin pie or stuff like that, it hurts my throat, and I don't feel good after I eat it. So, okay, let's look at what we need to upgrade this, So I think one more sword upgrade and we can go in that dungeon and then leave this island. No, that's not what I want. Okay, gotta think a minute. What do I need? Coal, stone. Is that stone? I just need stone to make that. Is that the right thing? That's refinery. We know that. Okay. I have no idea what I'm looking at. That's a fireplace. That's that. So we're working on this. So this takes stone, and I'm going to assume, well, we don't have to assume, we just want iron shards. Is that what I mine? I think I said I was going to chop down trees and sell them, so we can do that while I talk. So, oh, there's a deer. Come on, door, open up. I was trying to, where'd my sword go? God damn it. No, where'd my sword go? Man, we're having a rough start here. Also, I don't know if we looked at this. Heart bar slot, 2 points. So remember that. And then this is probably another one right here. We probably have to open up the line to get to. So we have that to look to too. So we're gonna go get. I don't like how I can't see the middle thing. We're going to chop down trees. Oh, I need. God damn it. This is gonna be rough. Let's see what for fruit we have. We have berries. Let's put the berries in there. They seem to really up everything too. So, all right. So yeah, like I just haven't been feeling too great the last few days. My idiot brother, we were trying to figure out if Rite Aid was closed because Mom said she heard somewhere that they're shutting down. And so, like, I didn't hear anything from Rite Aid since the beginning of last month. And I was like, well, I never got a call about any other restrictions or anything. So, she was like, we'll call them and find out. And I was like, well, my brother can just stop in on the way to work. I was like, it's right on that road where he's going to go down and go to work. And I was like, he can just stop there. And she's like, he doesn't want to. And I was like, well, it would be a lot easier if he just walked in and said, hey, are you still doing your stuff? So I ended up calling, and it took all day to get a hold of them. They wouldn't answer the phone. Somebody said they're understaffed and stuff. And I was like, that's not a me problem, that's you. Fucking answer your phone. I was like, people probably need stuff and you're not answering your phone, so they can't get it. Am I full? Is that what it is? Full. Okay. This is going to be an exciting time. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm sick. or I ate that a pe. It's not a real big thing of pumpkin roll, but it's enough that I'm probably gonna end up having to throw it out, and I don't want to throw it out um because I think it was like $6 for it. Okay, so we got that. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Can I not buy? Really? I'm gonna have to go. Okay, we're gonna have to go in this mine, but I also remember um, we need wood in there for that bridge. So we're gonna get some more wood, and then we're going in there. Uh, so it was kind of annoying trying to um, figure out what was going on, and now I'm gonna have to call the van to take me in. And since I'm not feeling good, like I was in the bathroom a good 2 or 3 hours last night, just not feeling good and stuff. And then this morning when I woke up, I was back in the bathroom again. So I don't know if it's the stupid pumpkin roll with the cinnamon, or if I've got a cold from being out. There's times where I've went out and then got home and then I felt like shit for 2 to 3 days. And so I'm not sure what's going on. We'll jump in the stupid water, then we'll come down around here and see if there's a barrel. I should probably fish, but it would probably be easier just to get a deer. Well, I don't know how much easier, now that I say that. But it would be a good idea to come down around here and look for a barrel. You stupid deer. That deer is going to run me to where I'm going to have to eat again. But other than being not feeling good, I got Disgaea 7. I like them games. I've gotten every one of them, and I was annoyed when I was on the PlayStation Plus trying to play, was it 2? And because I pulled my saves over into the cloud from the PS3, they have all the DLC on them, pretty much. So the PS Plus cloud game ones don't. And so when I went to go play them, I tried 2, 3, and 4 because they were all just click the button and play. You didn't have to download because it was free, and that's how they went through the PlayStation. So I went to try to play all 3 of them, and they're all like, yeah, download the DLC. And I'm like, I can't because you don't have it offered as a stream play thing. I was like, that's stupid. So, and then I went back over just to see if I could upload the DLC to the cloud, and I noticed that what is D2? It's the Disgaea D2. It's like I don't know, a remaster of 2 or something. It's like a new game, pretty much. Um, I took notice that there was a bunch of characters I never freaking downloaded uh, for that. Like, I downloaded, like, the ones I knew, but I didn't bother downloading the other ones. So, when that comes out on Steam as complete, I'll be picking that up. I'm not gonna now that I'm getting them on Steam. I'm not gonna just go download all the characters and then go buy it on Steam. I'll do that for 7 because it's new and everything's there. Pretty much, they have costume packs for it this time, and they have the actual story dungeon things this time around. So I don't know what, like, the costumes are just a freaking skin for the character, and it's like I'm not buying them. But I will buy the dungeon things that give you like Laurel and Celeste and all that, because you know they're characters from the other games. Even though I know they won't have any kind of interaction with the new characters, because I don't think any of them from the other games have ever had an interaction with any of the DLC people. I I know in 6, when you download them, they'll have a little story moment in that dungeon for them, but once you're out in the main game, they don't react to each other, which is weird. Okay, here we go. See if we can find some iron. Because I don't think I got any from them 2 barrels. I hope I get enough wood. I probably didn't get enough wood. I just thought about that. Oh well, we'll just go in and mine the stuff, and then I'll do it some other time. I just want to do a little bit of progress today. I don't want to make a long video because once my throat starts drying, it starts burning a little bit. So I don't want to do a long video where I'm talking and stuff. I do like this game, and I've also noticed that the hell is it? I want to say Armored Core, but it's not Armored Core. What is that game? I don't remember, but I see it's got new DLC, or not new DLC. Why can't I close that one? Alright. I see it's got a new update with a bunch of stuff in it, so I may want to try and play that some. This torch is not that bright, I come to realize. I wish I could kill the bats. I think Dinkum is supposed to have a new update coming out pretty soon too, so we may end up playing that. I like Dinkum. I would sooner play it with somebody else just to run around and talk to in it, but the only other person that has it is Sai, and Sai does not seem. Oh yeah, I can jump. That's right. Sai seemed like they wanted to try and break the game and mess around and not actually help. And I wanted to like try and set up a nice like village. Put the houses where like you knew where stuff would be, make sidewalks and stuff, lamp posts and stuff. Actually make, you know, do something. And because normally I just put the stuff up, get the people to come, and that's that in most of the games. We gotta watch and see what this is, because I'm not sure. I thought the other thing was, iron, but I think this is iron. Okay, I think we needed 30, so I think we're almost to that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what we were looking at. If we were gonna upgrade the sword. Oh, we had to get that thing in order to upgrade the sword. That's what it is. Sometimes I get playing and my brain just goes off on its own. Now, did I have enough for? Oh, I did. I brought enough for good. Now let's not fall off of here. I can't tell. I think that's a normal. Okay, why did it let us come over here if this is all there is? Oh, alright. Dummy me. Yeah, I guess that works. That gives us another coal spot. I think my cousin, Mocha Centaur, the chocolate horseman, I think he would like this, but I don't think it's on Xbox yet. He's I tried to get him to play GTA with me because I got stuff in there I need to do, and I have no one to play it with. I bought it on freaking PC because the Scorpion was all like, I've got carpal tunnel, I can't use the controller. So I was like, okay, well then you can keyboard it. I'll just use the controller, and we'll play on PC. And so I don't even think we went into the game together. And so I have that, and I have Red Dead. I think it's just the online part. I have Red Dead on the PC, and no one to play it with. But I tried to get Mocha to play, and he keeps telling me that it stutters and stuff on his Xbox. That was before he got a brand new Xbox X that has Starfield on it. Bought it for $300 at Walmart because his other one broke. And I was like, well, that's probably why it wasn't running right, because your Xbox wasn't working right. And did I just see a spider? I was like, that's probably why it wasn't working right. So we got the new Xbox because his died, and it's the Xbox X stuff. And I was like, well, try GTA now. And he's like, it still does it. And I was like, okay. So I just think he doesn't want to play. He's just saying it doesn't want to run, because everything else runs for it. So, but he's into like Fable and stuff like that. He's got the Farm Simulator, which PlayStation just put out as a free game of the month thing. So that's funny. That means I could never play it with him because it's on a different system. And I think he has that one on Xbox. But he's into that stuff, and like I don't think I could play Fable. Like I have them, but like I didn't even beat the last one that came out. I know it was. I don't even know what. It was the one where the darkness was coming, and you had to build up lands and stuff, and and have a lot of money to hire people and everything. I never even finished that one. And I never got all the secret stuff in the other games. So I don't think I'd play them. No. But like I re-downloaded SnowRunner. It was free on Xbox. I have it on my wish list over here on Steam. Because I was like, I got watching Strippin' and them play, and they've been playing off and on. And I was like, that looks like it would be fun if I had someone else to play with. So I put it on there. I thought maybe one of my friends would be dumb enough to buy it and buy a copy for themselves when it's on sale. And we go in there and mess around and stuff. But, you know, it's one of them games where it's only fun if you have the other people in it with you. But I figured maybe he would want to play it because we don't have a lot of games to play together. And half the stuff I have, he doesn't care. So it's one of them deals. I am enjoying my Mountain Dew Energy Cherry Lime. He told me I should go to the Mountain Dew site and email them and tell them about how the grocery store does not get enough in and the workers take it as soon as it gets in. He was like, usually companies like, cookie companies and stuff will send you a huge box of whatever when they hear stories like that. I was like, I don't think they will. I was like, almost every video I make, I'm drinking one. And I was like, I always say about maybe if they would sponsor me, that would be great. I was like, I'd take the drinks over the money, but the money would help get me a newer computer. I can't run Windows 11, and it's going to take does it say CPU or GPU? I don't know, something to be able to run 11, and it would just be cheaper to go buy a new computer. And all I need is a tower. I'd probably go back to Best Buy and buy another HP Omen because that's what this is, and it's except for that time where it didn't like my controller when I had it plugged in and turn it on. Other than that, it's ran great. Because of that whole ordeal, I went and bought a new video card, a graphics card for it, and it's not a new one, but it's one that is better than what the one I had in it was. So, it did that, but that was like $700 because it was during that whole everybody was getting the cards to help mine bitcoins or whatever. So, there's that. But I would be like, give me enough money to get a good streaming gaming computer, and then that'll be that. Okay, I think we're going over this way. I should probably rip these down and make an upstairs and put them, but for now, we're just gonna go like this. That's not it. What am I missing? Have that. Okay, we need stuff. What's my life like? Okay. My life is shitty, but I meant in game. Stone. So I was kind of in a haze when I made that Cyberpunk video, because I ended up emailing the comic book place, but instead of it being me emailing them, I clicked on an email that I sent to them. So I ended up sending the email to myself, and I was sitting here waiting since that day I made that video for a reply from them. on how much my comics was and stuff. And if they would take my card now, or if I would have to wait, because they were like, we already shipped everything out for the week, so you'll have to wait until next week to do it. And I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So I emailed them and I was like, so if you shipped everything out for this week, I was like, can I at least give you my card and stuff to hold on to until next week so that you can mail it out, or should I wait until next week and do it? But you'll have to email me to remind me the day before the shipping thing so that I can get you the number and get set up. And so I ended up emailing that to myself, and I realized that today when nobody replied back to me, I was like, that's kind of weird. They get back to me real quick on that stuff. And so I emailed them, and they got back to me. So what is normally $20 or $30 when I get comics, because they said that I would. They have they won't mail unless it's $30 or more, and my comics at the time was $24. So they talked me into getting a paperback of Angel. Let me go make this stupid thing first before I do anything else. Apparently I'm missing Roosery. Before I do anything else, I'm going to make this stupid thing so that we have it. That's refinery. We need this. How do I do that again? Is that R? I like how everything kind of fits together right there. Alright, so now that that's done, we don't need that. What do we do? Fuel and that. Okay. How many bars does it take? Oh my. Okay. We've got some work to do. So let's see how many bars of this we need. 5. 5 of that. And this took... It can never be easy. And this is why I give up on building games. Because of all this stuff. So we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 of this. And 25 of this to make 5 bars. Why do I keep losing my sword? 5 bars to make that sword. That is crazy. Put the sword back down here. Throw that away. We're gonna have to fish. Why won't... That's annoying. We have to fish. Get the fishing rod out. And then we had to get some more wood. Why'd I do that? What's the fishing button again? I can't even see where it is. This is so annoying. With my fruit. How'd I do that? Fish. Oh, it's not even on there. Fish. But yeah, my cousin Mocha is into Fable. He's into the farming stuff. Oh my God! I forgot. No. We need to fast forward to the next day. I forgot about that, and I hoped when I read about that before I forgot, I hoped that that would happen in a video, and then I forgot. I know it rained the other time I made a video, and I was kind of worried about that. I think I ran back and went to sleep. Okay, we need to get some fish. I know you've seen. What am I doing? My fucking fingers. I know you've seen that misclick one on that red one, or whatever color it was. Um, that was my finger acting up. Just like that. That's why, God damn it, I just did it again, but it didn't register, so that was good. That's why before I was like, I was gonna play House Flipper, but today is a controller type of day, because it would do it a lot. The doctor upped my pill for that, but I don't think it helps them. Like, I think it keeps it from probably doing it all the time to just more than every now and then. What the heck? Did I get clay from that? But it still does it. It does it a lot. And so I'm kind of afraid to be like, hey, give me a different pill. Let's see if that works or not. Or, hey, raise the stupid pill more. Because I don't think it's helping any. And if I don't know how to put it. If I would have known it was going to be like, because it's getting worse as you can tell. I probably want. I could play this with a controller, but I don't think this game would be fun with a controller. It doesn't seem like. I think it's easier to do stuff with the keyboard and mouse. That when it would be awkward. I think is what I'm trying to say. Even though I think I prefer Minecraft with a mouse or controller, but Terraria I play mouse and keyboard, and Stardew I do mouse and keyboard. Dinkum I play with a controller. Um, and then most everything, like, I have Divinity, Original Sin Divinity 1 and 2 on Xbox. After seeing Strip and play, and I know how the Baldur's Gates and Icewind Dale and Neverwinters are, I want it on PC instead. Even though me and Scorpion got so far on Xbox, I'd sooner have it on PC and start over. So I think you can get mods and stuff too off the Steam Workshop, and that'd probably be neat. Probably get different. You probably add voice packs and stuff too. Which, if I ever get my desk around, I have a disc full of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 voice packs and character portraits. I got like Johnny Bravo and Ash from Evil Dead, Xena, Gabrielle, Mr. T, I don't know what all that I was using when I played, just so I cared a little bit more about the other characters, which were made-up characters anyways. I think the only one that I kept in the party that was from the game was what's his name with Minx, Minx, you know, go for the eyes, boo. The cosmic hamster. Like he was the only one I kept it in the thing. We'll fish one more time, and then maybe we'll go hit the other cave and get some more. Okay, it says I've got 12, so we'll fish or we'll cook them. Where is the wood? There we go. So we'll cook the meat. We got more of that. I'm not one, like, when I played these type of games with other people, they put down like 2 campfires and put down 2 forges and stuff. And I was just like, dude, just use one because it's taking up our building space. Throw your shit in and go do something else. I almost tried to recook the cooked fish. See, we can walk away, they'll cook, they're not gonna burn or anything. Oh yeah, I put this wood thing down. I need to make the stone one. No, don't fish anymore. We got 100 and some wood in it. So I'm not really worried. That's my building from when we build stuff, pretty much. So I'm not real worried about wood, you know. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of trouble concentrating, and I know it's because I know it's because of something. I don't know what that. But hopefully, because I'm having my my energy drink, and it does that brain boost thing, which I guess is supposed. If you're a gamer shooter person, it probably helps your reflexes and stuff for them games. Well, I just use it to be able to concentrate better and stuff. Um, that was the other reason I drank it. It makes I didn't. There was a time where I didn't fucking stumble over words and stuff, and I don't know. I think there's something wrong with me, but who knows? So when I drink that, like maybe an hour after I drink it, I don't fumble over my words. I don't stutter, stuff like that. And then the other reason is I've got a low immune system, and that's supposed to boost it. So, like, if I drink one every day, I should be good and not get sick and stuff. There was a time where I'd be at the doctor's like every 2 weeks or something because the medicine he gave me kind of worked, but it didn't make it go away. Or I'd just get more, and I was like, deal with this for me and stuff. And then he did a scan of my liver one day, and he's like, we don't know if it's because you're a little heavy or if you got NASH disease, and we want to go in and cut a chunk out, because when your liver's like that, your immune system goes down. And if it's NASH disease, we can give you something for it, and it'll keep it good, and you won't have a low immune system or whatever. And I was like, I've seen shows where they're like, we gotta go in there and cut a piece of your liver out, and they're, you know, out of action for a bit afterwards. And I was like, I'm not gonna be in pain just for you to tell me, oh no, it's just you're a little heavy. The reason why I'm running around again is every day new stuff spawns in. So we slept because of the lightning hitting me. So I was like, we'll just run around here and see if there's another barrel. Now Brent, one of the fans that watched these lens videos, he probably knows more about the game than I do. And he would probably be like, "Oh, nothing's gonna hurt you over another island." But I have a crappy sword, and I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not good at switching over to the other weapons and stuff and getting out what I want. So if I go over to another island and there's big stuff or whatever, I'm probably gonna die. And then it'll probably send me back over here, and we both know how my memory is. I probably won't remember what island that's on. And then all my stuff, all my well, my resources will be laying on another island that I won't remember how to get to. Okay, I'm gonna run over and get my fish. And then we will go into that cave and mine the stuff out of there. And then, I don't know, it's gonna take a lot of mining. And I'm pretty sure you guys do not want to see that. It's the same reason why I have not played the Skya in videos. I don't think. I think I might have started one, and then I was like, yeah, you guys don't want to see all that grind. We'll sleep and see if that gives us some health back. Need to save anyways. We got what do I need to upgrade the next level of this? Salvage metal, hardwood, which I've seen somewhere, and leather. What do I need to upgrade my axe? Because I know if we go to another island, we need an upgraded axe. Well, I have the stuff. And like I said the last time, this island, I don't think I would need that axe. But if we're going to go to another island, we should probably upgrade the stuff. I have a feeling there's going to be more things than just the pickaxe and the axe to be gotten. So we should probably get this out of the way now, so that later, when we get the other items, we can upgrade them. I believe let's eat. We have melons now. Okay, that's not very much. Okay. So should we go back in the one over there, or should we go hit this one up again? Should we go? Well, you're not gonna tell me because you're not even in the game with me, so it don't matter what you say. I think these are roses. I don't know what we would need them for, so we'll just end up selling them. You cannot eat roses, they kill you, so they're useless to me. But yeah, like it's hard to game with somebody. It's hard to figure out what to play when, you know, they might have different tastes. Like JD does not like foreplay. I don't think he understands how to play, but he does. Get them fucking roses out of here. Like I don't think he either. I don't know. I just know he doesn't care for it. And then Scorpion liked it, but he didn't like the whole pretty much buy platinum to get stuff. But then they made it where you can just farm prime gear and stuff, and then sell it to somebody else for platinum. Then use that platinum to get what you want. But I know he didn't like that. DZ was all for that. He bought a scarf and something else like the first day he played or second day he played, and I was like, okay. So for me, it's like, well, if it's gonna be a hard ass thing to get, like Equinox, then yeah, use your platinum and get it. It's easier than farming. You had to get 2 sets of stuff and then put it together. So it's just easier to just go buy it. Turn my light on. Oh yeah, this is where they're like, put a house here. And I was like, why would I want to put a house in the dungeon? I can just have one outside somewhere. But yeah, like it's hard to find somebody to play stuff with, play stuff you like to play, especially when new things come out and they want to play the new stuff, and the new stuff isn't. Oh, I knew it. And oh, look at that! They put me with some coal that I didn't even notice when I was walking over. When new stuff comes out, it's hard to talk somebody into playing something else that you have and they have when the new stuff's out, and the new stuff is single player. So that's another thing. Like right now, I think Assassin's Creed Mirage just came out. I don't think DZ or JD plays that, but like I think DZ probably will. But DZ and them, they're different. They just hop on the new stuff. Then after a couple days, they're off to something else. They got me to play that Tower of Fantasy game. It was on the PlayStation, and I don't like how the setup is on that for everything. Like, if you want new weapons and stuff, and you get the points, you have to hold in like left and right trigger buttons to be able to get up to like up on here. There's a bunch of things to click on for gotcha stuff, and it's real annoying. And then each one has like 3 different things, and then one might have another window to go into with stuff. Then you have your stuff on the side here, like your main menu with like switch your weapons, switch characters, you know, all kinds of stupid shit. I don't even have all of it opened up yet. But we started playing that. I tried to be a good sport about it because I didn't like the whole thing, and then it was lagging for me for some reason. And Genshin doesn't lag for me. Like nothing lags for me on the PlayStation, and it's PS4. So I don't know why it lags, but they were into playing that. Silver got into playing Fortnite because it had some anime skins that he liked, so he was playing that a couple times. I said about going and because in Fortnite you can make your own map and have different modes and stuff for it. And I said about going and that's a spider over there, and I don't know how I get over there. But I was like, why don't we do like God damn it. Why don't we do like we did in Halo and make a map and then use that for like game night? And Silver and True and somebody else is like, yeah, that'd be cool. We can do that. Nobody wanted to come do it. I was like, okay, I see how it is. It's another Xbox group thing where basically I would say, hey, how about for game night we build a map, and then the next after we get the map done, then we go plan. We were doing that in Halo and stuff, and everyone was like, oh, that would be fun. So I started, and like I think DZ came one night, and that was about it. So I had to go build it all by myself, and then we never used it, and I was like, okay. And that's happened in some other games too, where I was like, we could do this, and then it would probably be a bit more fun, and people would be like, oh, okay, and it didn't happen. Like it happened in the old GHR game nights and stuff. I was like, we could build a map, and then everybody can come play on it. And they're like, yeah, okay, you go ahead and do that. And I was like, well, I figured if we build it together, it would be fun. We'd be able to sit and talk with each other and stuff. And they're like, no, you go ahead and do it. And I was like, okay. So there's that. Basically, Silver wanted to started playing Fortnite, and then he dropped off and played some single player RPG game. And then, you know, somebody put money in my PayPal, and so I used it and got Remnant on the PlayStation because I figured, you know, I knew DZ had it, and I mentioned to him about 2, and he's like, "Yeah, we're playing that over on the PlayStation." And I liked it because I had 1, and I was like, "Okay." So I picked up 1. Me and him played a couple times, and then True came in and played with us, and then that was it. They didn't come back to play, and it's not something I could play by myself. If you've seen my woo video, I think I can stream Bloodborne. I should show you how I am in that, and then you'll know why I was waiting for DZ and True to come play Remnant 1 with me. Meet Your Maker's the same way. I can't run them things by myself, and my stuff isn't upgraded enough to even attempt it. But yeah, they get into games and then they jump to other stuff like maybe a week later, and I was like, well, I can't do that. I cannot just run out and buy games and then you don't want to play them after a week. So I've been basically, because I pay my Final Fantasy, and I get on and I play it every now and then. I'm kind of dropping off on it because I've got the server where I started, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, come play," and then they all quit. Like they just up and quit playing. They let their subscriptions run out, all that. Didn't even bother putting them playing again, you know. And it was like, what the hell? So then Wolverine got to playing, and I was like, I'll come play with you and stuff. Oh yeah, let's see if we can make the. Where is that? We're gonna have to kill some enemies. Get some pumpkins to make pumpkin pie. Is that what this is? Pumpkin. What do we need to make pumpkin pie? Flour and a fireplace. That's why we need the fucking fireplace. Great. What do we need for fireplace? Stone and wood. Alright. Turn off the torch. Do I get more wood now for having a better axe? That's like I got crab game or crab champions, not crab games. I don't know if I can play crab games. But I got crab champions, and DZ had it. He also has Risk of Rain 2. And I was like, we should try the multiplayer out together. And that was that day he decided he wanted to play, and I made that 3-hour long video in it. And he didn't know I was recording. We played it like twice. Yeah, it's a fun game, buddy. And he doesn't come back. And then I was like, dude, we could play Risk of Rain. You could help me unlock the other characters, and then I could play by myself. If you didn't want to play anymore. Yeah, we could do that. Nope, never came back to play that either. So it's hard to get someone to play with if they're not into a lot of games you are. Like, I don't care for Destiny. I would love to play stuff with my friend Buff. Which, if you go back to the Fortnite videos from like a year or two ago, me and her played a lot in Fortnite. There was something else we were playing. But now she's just like a Destiny girl. And I didn't care. I didn't even want Destiny 1. JD was like, hey buddy, if you get an Xbox One, I'll buy you Destiny so that you can play it with me. Okay, I guess. Because everybody else had the Xbox One by then. So I was like, yeah, I'll go buy an Xbox One. It's about time I get it anyways. So I went and got it, and he mailed me a copy of Destiny, and I just couldn't get into the game. Like, I made a warlock and played it. I tried out the other classes and didn't care for them. So I ran the story. I ended up buying the DLC because of Katie Wilson. Because she wanted somebody to play it with, and she was making videos. And I was like, oh, I'll play it with you. Help you, so that you don't look like a fool playing by yourself and not getting anywhere. So which I have them up on a playlist, I believe, if you want to watch them. We played it, but I didn't care for it. And Buffy, who I've known since the original Xbox, when they put that disc of maps out for Halo, and it was like the last map pack they made before they shut down the original Xbox and stuff. We've been hanging out and playing since then, but she just like sunk into what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for more rocks. She just sunk into playing Destiny all the time. And then when Destiny 2 came out, she got into that, and I think JD bought me Destiny 2. I don't think I bought it. I think he bought it for me so that we could play, but then he had friends from work playing with him and stuff, and I was like, why'd you buy that for me when you have people to play with? Oh, I want to play with you. But then he'd always be in groups with them, and there wouldn't be room to come play. And I didn't care about playing it. Like, I think I made some videos playing the story, and I think I played story with DZ for a little bit. But it just wasn't something I was into. And, so I quit playing, and then I got talking to Buffy one night, and she was like, you should come play Destiny 2 with me. Stuff. And I was like, well, I don't have the DLCs. So she bought me all the DLCs. She should have waited until, because it was like a month later, the other one came out, the Witcher or whatever it was, came out, and I was like, should have waited a month, then you could have bought them all, and we could have played them all. But she bought them, and then she didn't really come. She did a JD. She bought them, and then we played once or twice. She got annoyed because I kept dying, but I was like, I wasn't high enough level to be doing this stuff. And I couldn't figure out because, the story and the DLCs, you pretty much had to play them in order, I think. And so I was going and doing stuff that wasn't even the next part of the story, and I just wasn't having fun. So it's like that. Like, I have all the Halo stuff. The game nights with DZ, they were fun, but I don't know. Like, I'm not real good with the shooters, and to sit there and get killed over and over, and everybody else going, ho ho, that was pretty bad, Weasel, it just gets annoying after a while. Okay, I think I have enough to go make that rock thing. We can start throwing rocks and that then, But, like, I wasn't having fun with Destiny, and I didn't really have fun with Halo. Like, I played... I don't know why... I think it was when everybody else had the Xbox One, and Scorpion didn't want to bail on me. And just be like Xbox One boy, like everybody else. So, we went through and played Halo 2, 3... Like, we played everything up, and then when 4 came out, we played that. I think that's how it was. Like, we played every Halo. Okay, what am I missing? What the hell? Oh, the fireplace. Okay. Fireplace, make pumpkin pies, that way, we are definitely running out of room, and I think the the oven should be over here. Let's take a peek at how this works. I know Brent would be like, oh, you just do this, but I want to make sure. It looks like I can make leather in that, and I think it takes less than the cook thing out there. Flour. How do I make flour? Oh, that's, looks like there's more things. Because how do we get this? This has to be another, Brent probably knows, and he's probably like, why are you guessing? You just look at your other things and find. It's because I'm guessing. I don't want to look at the other things right now, Brent. Uh, is there a grinder? Do we get a grinder? Because, like, Dinkum, you get a grinder thing to make flour and stuff. And I think there was another game that I played where you get a grinder to make flour. Maybe it's Stardew Valley. There's supposed to be new Stardew Valley stuff coming out. So if you would like to see Stardew Valley, let me know. Why is this wood in my inventory? Let me know, and we will do videos in that too. Because I like Stardew Valley. I haven't played it, I think, since me and DZ. Since me and DZ did that video that time. And he ended up trashing his side of it because he didn't think it was looked right and stuff. I think OBS didn't want to record it right for me, so I just did I think I did the whole window, record your window thing with it. But they have updated OBS. It's just I can't normally record Vampire Survivors. And I know I could just open up the Xbox app and play that one, but I don't have the DLC for it. I'm not buying the DLC for a Xbox Game Pass game. Even though I bought a couple cars for Forza, like I bought the pickup trucks, but I plan on, if they take Forza off the pass, I'm gonna buy it when it's cheap. I did that with one of the other Forza games. I even went out and bought one of them on disc. And I don't. It's. I know I keep going off in different rants and stuff. It's funny when they announced the Xbox One, and it was gonna be always on, and all that stuff. I was like, well, I'm just gonna buy discs. I'm not gonna. That looks like, oh, it is a rock I can hit. I was like, I'm just gonna go buy discs. I don't want. If I can buy it on disc, not download it, that's what I'm gonna do. And then my back started bothering me more and more and stuff. And most of the discs I had, they were getting fingerprints on, and they were getting dirty and stuff. And some of them would freeze up mid-game and stuff for some reason. So I just started buying them digital, just because I wouldn't have to keep wiping them off and all that. Some of them had small hairline scratches on them, and they wouldn't run or whatever. So I just went and bought digital, and when it came to the Switch, that's all I did was just buy the digital versions of the games. Even if they had a cool, like, pre-order physical bonus, I was just like, I don't need it. I'm just gonna go buy it digital. That, and I didn't want to keep getting up the Switch cartridges, because I've done that with my DS, and usually I would just let one game in, and that's all I would play. So I got tired of trying to reach in my Game Boy bag to find whatever game I wanted to play. I was just content playing whatever was in the game in the DS. But anyways, back to Mocha. There's games he don't care for, and it's like, well, I have that game. It would be nice to have somebody to play. And so I was kind of hoping, because SnowRunners was on there on the Game Pass. I downloaded it, and I was like, maybe we can play that together. In case you're wondering, I'm looking for that town again. We're gonna go back in that cave and mine some stuff, and then we're gonna call it. And then I'm gonna not play Starfield all the time and Cyberpunk, and actually work on grinding out some of this stuff in this game. Like, Mocha has Mortal Kombat 11, and I have it, but the last year or so, when I play fighting games, after about 10 minutes my hands hurt and stuff, and half the time I can't pull off the moves anymore. So I think my fighting game days are about done with, which is a shame, because I like Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1 just came out, and you know, Tekken is coming out. The new Tekken is coming out, and it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play them, because I'm struggling playing Street Fighter, even with their new setup they have. You can do old school setup. There was another setup, and then there's this new one they did, and I'm just having trouble. Like, I can't even pull off the main moves, like Chun-Li's do her spin thing, or her kick, or do Ryu's fireball thing. Basically, I'm just doing like kicks and punches and stuff, and it's like, that's not fun. You gotta pull off the you know, the other stuff. And it's like, you know, if you can't do that, then it's not really worth playing, because that's the meat and bones, is pulling off that stuff. And so it's like Alfredo from Rooster Teeth. He was a big FPS person and stuff, and then I guess he retired, and then he did the whatever that other show thing he was on before he came to Rooster Teeth. And so he retired, but then they made a whole like little documentary, Rooster Teeth did, of him coming back and like practicing and stuff to go do some contest or whatever. And he had to put like wristband things on and stuff, because I guess he's got like a little bit of carpal tunnel. And it's kind of like that. Like my fingers and stuff get sore playing the fighting games. I don't think I can play Rock Band anymore. Even just the three, the way I play with just the 3 buttons, I don't even think I can do that much anymore. I think my fingers would end up hurting after about 10 minutes. But if Mocha would want to play, oh, I am being attacked. But if Mocha would want to play, I'd play a little bit. It would probably end up being like when I lived at home. I had like all the fighting games: Mortal Kombat 2, one of the Street Fighters. I think it was Turbo for the Super Nintendo. Not Dulcie. The Tiger Punch guy. Sounds like he's saying fire truck all the time. It was that one, whatever one that was. But Dad would sit, because I was still in the house yet, in my own room. Dad would come in and sit because he'd hear us laughing and stuff, and he'd come in and sit and watch, and I would beat everybody. And even in the wrestling games, I had like the Sega. Did I level up? I leveled up. Now what do we got? Oh, I see a spider. See what the next stuff is. Another slot. Oh, that's 4. What's this one? 3. Ability cooldown. What's that even mean? Because I don't think I have abilities. Another unlock slot that will come in handy. Why is coal in my? Oh, okay. That's fine. Be full. I guess that will come in handy too. Being able to, like, if your bag is full, just carrying it in a slot. But I have another use for that slot, so we'll be doing it. But before I got sidetracked, Dad would watch us play, and when they go home, he would be like, you have to let them win. And I was like, why? And he's like, because they're not going to want to play with you anymore if you don't let them win. And I was like, but then it's not fun for me. And he's like, no, but they will come around to play more. He's like, they're going to get tired of losing to you, and they're not going to want to play anymore. I was like, oh. So then my little brother Derek would want to play, and it was the same thing. I wouldn't let him win. I'd win all the matches, and then he'd complain to Dad, and then Dad would be like, let him win some. You don't have to lose all of them. He's like, just let him win some. I'm tired of hearing him whine that he can't win and all that. And I was like, fine, whatever. So I'd let him win, and then he'd get all cocky and stuff, and I'd be like, all right, well, that's it. You're not winning anymore. And then I'd just go and beat him again, and then he didn't want to play. And Dad was like, he won't play with you anymore, and that's why I told you to let your friends win, because if you win all the time, they're not going to want to play with you. And I was like, well, I'm not letting him win. He gets cocky and says stuff. He's like, well, then don't play it with him. I was like, I'm not going to play it with him. So that ended up being a thing, and I think if I would win all the time against Mocha, I think he wouldn't want to play either. So I think if we do play, I'm going to have to let him win a couple times, because I think he's somebody that, like, I remember playing out at his place with his brothers, in games, and I think he would get pissed off when he got beat all the time. And then he'd throw a tantrum and stuff, and I think he'd still get pissed off if I beat him all the time. So I may have to throw matches. Um, there's mushrooms up there. It's too late now. I think I'd have to let him win a few. And you know, from the other videos with that kid, I don't remember what his name is anymore, but I had them videos where I went in and fought him in Mortal Kombat. And I was like, oh yeah, you think you can win? And then I beat him a bunch of times, and I made a video about it. And then we played something else, and I beat him because I didn't want to hold back, because he was one that would get kind of cocky and shit. And I was like, you're not getting cocky. I'm not getting being cocky to by some squeaker. The squeaker kids I was playing with there for a while. We did them videos of DZ with the car jump and all that. Them kids or them guys. Um, you know, online, at one point I kept losing to people on purpose because I still had that. Hey, you know, um, can I eat from the? Oh, that's 5. What am I thinking? All those fish I just caught, and now they're gone. Okay, where's that coal? Blank coal pickup. But, you know, I still had that ingrained in me to let them win. And then they get cocky and, like, you hear Silver be like, oh, my boy, you're not that good. And it's like, dude, I'm good. I just want people to come back and play. You know? So I let them win. And then it got to the point where I got tired of hearing them be like, oh, you're not that good. And so I would go in and, okay, so apparently we can take this coal and put in, no, we can't. Well, I know we can take this fiber and put in here like that and cook that, but we're going to take the wood and we're going to cook that, a piece of meat we got. But I just mess up light. But I got tired of hearing them, you know, talk crap about me, and so I just started beating people then. That Goku guy, Black Goku, that they hung out with, he was supposed to be like number 3 in a couple Halo championships or something, and he always trained on certain nights in Halo or whatever, because he had a guild or some, I don't know. But he was always training, and he'd go in Halo and beat us all the time, pretty much. So he kept, like, the one day he was like, "Hey, do you want to play some Injustice?" And I was like, "Okay." So I didn't have anything else to do, so I went in to play with him, and he kept doing all these freaking combos and stuff, and I was like, "This is fun." So I started my own training, and I put this coal. Oh. Well, did that do anything? just put this wood in there. Oh, we gotta wait for the coal to die. So I did my own training, and I actually beat him in Injustice, but because of his connection, the game would lag on my end, and when I streamed with him, it would be worse, and I was just like, wait, what do I need? That's diamonds. That's coal, and I don't know what that is. That's olive oil? I don't fucking know. This is gonna be more annoying than what I thought. But I beat him in that, and then he didn't really want to play because a commoner beat him. And then we got playing. He said he wouldn't play Street Fighter online against people, and I was like, "Well, it's just me and you." So we played, and I beat him. I used Chun-Li. I think it was like Street Fighter 4, one of the Street Fighter 4 things. So I beat him, and then he didn't wanna play, and I was like, "Okay, whatever, that's fine." Okay, that was kind of lame. So now I have these. What did I need? Oh, yeah. We needed scammers really want to come out and play today. We need 5 more of them glow things. We have the wood, we have stone. Stone's never a problem. But the glow things you get from killing creatures in the dungeons. So there's that. So yeah, like I kept beating Goku and stuff, and I made that video where they're talking shit, and what do I need to turn this? Hardwood, wood. Okay, that's not bad. That coal one's kind of annoying. So we were playing Halo or something, and they were talking shit about how, because he wanted to play a fighting game or something, and they were talking shit, and I said, I tell you what, we'll go into Killer Instinct, and I'll definitely beat you every time. And he was like, I don't like that game. And I was like, I don't care if you don't like it or not. I said, I don't like Halo, but here I am playing it with you. So we went in, and they were watching, and I think I even beat them. Uh, I went in and I beat them. I made that video of it. So that was when I started to not hold back and throw matches and stuff, so that I would have people to keep playing with. And because I got tired of them making fun of me. And what do we have in this box? Okay. So I just kept playing and doing my best to actually win now. But with Mocha, I may have to throw some matches for a bit. Like maybe win two and then throw 3 or whatever. I don't know. But because I don't know what else to play with him, and if I win all the time in Mortal Kombat, he's not gonna want to play it, and then that's gonna be one less game we have to play. He said he liked Warhammer Space Marine, but that's not on the 1 or the X. It said they're coming out with a 2, but you know, I have Space Marine on the 360 because it was free. Uh, most of the Warhammer games I have are because they were free at some point. And I see they just put one out on the Game Pass. I started playing it some because I guess there's online. And I was like, well, maybe he'll see that and want to play that. So I started playing and decided I wanted to play something else. So it's there to play, but I don't know. I don't know if he'd even like it because he's not into shooting games. Um, even though Fallout had shooting and stuff, and I think he played that and liked that. And so I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't. He's somebody that it's going to be hard to find games to play with because he's not into shooters. But yeah, he tried to play GTA with his brother at some point, and and I know Space Marines had shooting in it, so I don't know. It's just like I said, it's hard to get people to play games with. And then the other thing, if you do look for a party on Xbox and you get um, people to play with, then the problem is that they're always going to bug you to play that game, even when you're playing other stuff or maybe watching a movie. Which for me, I pause it. And if it's not like like say an X-Men movie that just came out, I don't want to stop mid and go play something. But if it's anything else, I'll pause it and come back to it, just like long videos on YouTube. Um, but I I had some friends that were playing Warframe all the time, and that's all they played. And they'd bug me all the time to play. And I was like, dude, I just bought this game today. I want to play something. And they're like, well, come play Warframe. So then I had to ghost them to play my game. And then uh, like every time they see me on, hey, let's play Warframe. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to eat. I want to watch something and eat. And they just didn't get it. And I was like, come on now. So there's that problem. If you make friends in a game, then they're probably always going to want to play and be annoying. So I don't know. I try not to bug him to play stuff because half the time he's watching something, and it's like, well, is he gonna want to play this anyways? So I don't know, but that's pretty much what we have done for today. I'll save this, maybe move it to the next day. Oh, I can't do it when it's daytime. All right, so there we go. Um, I don't know how long this video is. You guys probably paused it a while ago and left to go do something else. But whoever stayed, whatever. Um, whoever stayed, you know that we've done an almost 2-hour video. But we got stuff done in it, so that's a good thing. We did stuff. We didn't just stand there and talk and stuff. We walked around and chopped trees down, sold some trees, built some stuff, gathered stuff for something that we're pushing to. And I promise, when we make the new sword, I will hop on my boat. Well, we'll do the dungeon because I'll have a good sword then. At least I think it'll be a good sword, good enough to do that dungeon. Go in that dungeon, do whatever in there, and then we will hop on the boat and go to the next island. Hopefully I can come back to this island, but if not, well then, hey, I'm out stuff. Maybe Brent will tell me in the comments if I can come back to this island because I've built stuff. If I can't, then maybe I will just rip my stuff down so I have the resources and then go to the next island and then build there. So Brent, if you're watching, let me know. It'll probably be a few days before I come back to Lynn's Island. That what is? It's not Armor Core. What the hell is that game? I'm gonna look because I know it just did a big update today. It's Core. Is it Core Island? The computer is being a little slow, and it's not in my top 10 like recent played games, so I can't just see it on Steam. But I think it's like Core Island or something. Um, I think I made a video in it before. I missed out. They did an event with Don't Starve. I think they did one with Terraria, and I missed out on it because I'm not far enough in the game to do stuff like that. Okay, let's see. It should be up here in the news thing. It's that island thing. Aquarius. I have that game? Is that my fish game? My fish tank game that I made a video in? Apparently Gas Station Simulator did a thing. Um, apparently the truck simulators are doing uh, breast cancer month, so I may have to hop in that and see if I get a skin or something for doing that. Okay, so what is that game? The game is Core Keeper. They just did an update. I'll read what the update is. It's here on the. Okay, so there's a new biome. It's the thing's called Shimmering Frontier Patch Notes. New biome, Shimmering Frontiers. It can be found in any direction far out in the world. There's a new worm boss. There's new types of challenging events. Uh, Upgrade station crafted at the Scarlet Workbench. This station allows players to upgrade the item level of equipment, tools, and weapons, making them stronger. Allows players to use a much larger variety of equipment setups, as lower level items can become competitive with late game items, but at a cost of upgrading them. 50 new pieces of equipment. It says 3 new enemies: orbital turret, Mimite, Millipede, 1 new roaming creature. It's called a crystal snail. 1 new species of cattle. Kelp. Kelp is a turtle-like cattle that roams the beaches in the sunken sea and eats kelp to produce kelp dumplings. Okay. Cattle breeding. Cattle can now breed. Can make babies. There's a Moonland calf, a Bambuck kid, a lot of new creatures. Materializer, an object acquired from the new event that allows the player to weave free matter into a temporary living being. I don't know what the hell that means. Find it to discover what that means. Uh, a new radiation themed merchant. Uh, Says it sells new unique items. Says it may sell an important item for the new boss. New tools: roofing gadget, hand drill, obliteration ray, livestock workbench, a leash, cattle transport box, 50 new pieces of equipment, 10 new weapons, ore, wood, rare materials, a new pet, Prince Slime drops from King Slime, which is a Terraria thing. 3 new critters, 10 new valuables, 4 new figurines, 40 new objects to be crafted and used in the base, new wooden spike trap, 6 new achievements, new hairdos, meadow ground, an item level is now shown on equipment. Character will now call out a message to indicate when you're hitting indestructible objects. Red slime blobs now sometimes find their way to players. That's not good. They improved graphics, audio, balancing, performance. They fixed bugs. Like there's a big list of bugs they fixed. So there's a lot of stuff they did in that. So we're gonna have to check that out. I liked playing it. I didn't care for the whole trying to figure out how to build stuff. That's a Scorpion thing, not me. So yeah, we'll have to try that out. I may go in and try it out to figure out what I'm like. I'm nowhere near most of that stuff. I'm still at the newbie thing, trying to set up that generator in the base or whatever. So we'll have to check that out and see see how it is. But for now, thank you for watching. Leave a like. Always comment. That helps. If you leave a comment, I guess that ups the analytics to help people find. Because it puts it out there further and stuff. I guess I don't know how that works. I just know I like making the videos, and when people give me feedback, that's always cool. I just like making the videos, especially when I have a energy drink. Don't make me sound so dead. It's kind of like the other night in the Cyberpunk game. I also figured out why I couldn't do that shipping thing in Starfield. I needed to put helium in the shipping thing. So I figured that out. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other games you'd like to see. Your feedback helps me. If you go on the actual YouTube page under community on my page, there's like a message board thing there. You can do I can do polls there. I don't know if you guys can, but I can do polls there. So check that out. Like I want to make a community. I was watching Pafferson the other day, and she was like, I think I might do a server for Minecraft and invite the players in and stuff, and I was like, that would be cool. And so I want to start a community. I used to I didn't, DZ did. I want to do a community and have the viewers come play like Minecraft with me. The Stardew's getting an update where you can do 8 players online, so that might be something we can do. I just want to start a community and have people to play with that are into the stuff I'm into and like watching the videos. Maybe I'll make videos with the community. I don't know, but that's an option. But I need feedback so that I know what to kind of play if I have the game. That's why I make playlists, so you don't have to go through or scroll through each video. You can just go down the playlist list and look at the name of the game and be like, well, I like watching that one. Maybe I can get them to do more in that. You know what I mean? So let me know.